I am an artist. And those are the words that will disappoint any parent. You see, Chinese parents, they're just like anyone else. They want their kids to become either doctors or lawyers or doctors. And it was the same in my family. I had those 3 professions to choose from. Unfortunately for them, there was something else I dreamed of doing. You see, even at an early age, I knew I was meant to be an artist. You see, in the 1st grade, I drew a picture of Clifford, the big red dog, and all the other kids came over and said, "Wow, Mun, you should be an artist." And that's what I wanted to be. But how often do we follow our dreams? Sometimes we never let the world see what we have inside. We hold it back and keep it in, and then we just do what's safe and practical. And eventually, we just stop dreaming. I was raised in a working-class family, and I was the youngest of 5 kids. My dad, he called all of us his Chinese Social Security. He even had nicknames for us. My brothers were called Checking and Savings. And me? Well, my name is Mun. What do you think that was short for? Yeah. My dad, he wanted me to be rich and successful and take care of him in his old age. And, well, if I was a doctor, I'd be rich and successful and take care of him in his old age. Unfortunately for him, I loved to draw. I don't know what it was. It was just something I felt inside. Have you ever felt that? Like there was something you always wanted to do with your life, and it felt as natural as breathing. For me, it was art. But to my dad, art was a dead end. The only artists that he ever saw were the ones on the street, the ones that tried to draw your portrait or write your name in watercolor. He didn't want that life for me. He had plans. Money, you're gonna be a doctor. But Dad, I'd be miserable. Yes, a miserable doctor. Dad, how about I go to art school? He'd just turn and walk away. He never wanted to talk about art. I didn't know why. Until that day. I was at home just digging through my dad's old things when I found this. It was a self-portrait my dad had drawn when he was 17. Those lines, that soft shading, that look in his eyes, it was beautiful. To be this good without formal training, it was a gift. I didn't understand. This old man, the one that works the factory all day, the one that tells me to stop drawing, be practical. Mun, think. Think about your future. I see the artist that he once was and the man he is today. What happened? But I already knew what happened. He had my brother when he was 25, another one at 27, my sisters at 29 and 33, and me at 35. 5 kids. You can't support 5 kids by drawing. So I understood. I didn't want to make him mad anymore, and I didn't want to throw away everything that he had sacrificed. I never applied to art school. There's this moment in all of our lives when we have to decide to grow up and be an adult. Because that's what we do in life. When we were young, we let ourselves dream all day. But as we get older, we force ourselves to wake up. But then a miracle happened. An art school called. They had seen my work, and they wanted to give me a scholarship. And I felt that thing inside me again. And so for the next 4 years, I secretly went to art school. So now, I have this skill. And I look at my hands. And I look at my father's. His are old now and calloused. He can hardly bend his fingers anymore. And they shake all the time. I don't know why. I'm not a doctor. But I could draw them, though. I could make those hands look young and strong again. Like when they supported 5 kids. And he looks at my hands. And I know what he's thinking. Mun, how many kids can you support? In this life, there is something inside all of us that defines who we are. And if we never let it out, then we deny who we are. But some things are undeniable. I am an artist. And my father, he's retired now. And his job, it is done. Do you know what he wants to do in his spare time? Mun, do you think we can draw something together? Some things are undeniable. My father is an artist. Thank you.